Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Spirits of the Streets podcast. Today in the building, KADO Grind.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
My
Thanks for
brother.
having me, man.
Of
Thanks for
course.
having me, man.
Thank you for pulling up.
Of course, of course.
You hit me up, baby, about a week ago,
Yes.
and you're like, yo, let's do it. Let's set something up. I was like, Sundays for shooting. Come through. I'm glad that you came through today. A lot of the other people canceled that I had lined up and stuff like that, but things happen.
The hell yeah.
So I'm glad that you came through for sure.
Yeah, hell yeah, I had to. You know what I'm saying? Fucking shit like this. You know, I can curse, right?
You can say whatever you want, brother.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Just
On
you know.
Spirits of the Streets podcast, I
Get
want
to-
you to be you.
Yeah, hell yeah. You know, man. You get to come. You know, just talk shit, talk about your stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Just good vibes. You know what I'm saying? So.
No, that's a fact. That's a fact.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I want it to be every time, no matter what. Whether this, that, whatever. Good vibes. Always positive vibes, good vibes. You feel me?
That's what I'm
So,
all about.
Yes, sir. I'm glad that you pulled up. This is my first time really being able to sit down and get to really, chop it up with you. You feel me?
Oh wow.
We've really
Yeah.
definitely
True,
been
true,
around
true.
each other several times.
Yep.
Seen each other at maybe different events out in the scene.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm really glad that we get to do this to sit down so I can get to know you a little more in front of the camera, so the
yes.
fans get a chance to know you. You feel me?
It's been a long time waiting for sure.
Yes,
man.
sir. Yes,
long
sir.
time waiting for sure, man.
Yes, sir. So for the fans out there that don't know who you are or what you do, can you fill them in a little bit about what it is that you got going on?
Yeah, I go by KADO GRANDE. You know, I'm from Casa Grande, Arizona. You know, as you know, and it's just the normal stuff, trying to stay above everything, trying to keep the hustle going. You know, for the family and stuff like that. That's the main goal and stuff like that. You know, and with the hobbies and stuff like music and other things that I got going on. I just have like the hustles that I got going on. It's able to help that. You know what I'm saying? So like, I build up like on my hustle, like whatever I got going on, to where like my family's good, my kids are good in the long run and stuff like that. And then maybe like when the content I put out, the music I put out, it just follows along with it. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, fire. That's
stuff
dope.
like that. So the main thing is just making sure I'm up, the family's up, and we're good in the long run. Not just for right now, but in like the long run. You know what I'm saying?
Think about the future for sure.
Yeah.
That's dope. That's dope.
yeah.
How long have you been making music for?
Shit, I've been making music since I was like 17, 16. So I'm 24 now. So what's that, like 8 years?
Yeah, more
7
or less.
years?
Yeah.
Yeah. Been taking it serious though for about like 3-4 years, but I've been making the little raps, freestyling with the homies and stuff like that for a good minute. You know what I mean? So.
Do you remember recording your first song?
Shoot, actually, my first song I've ever recorded, I do. It was with my homie D-Dado. Shout out D-Dado, man. Out there in Casa Grande. When I was young, he had put me in the studio the first time. He gave me a taste of what it was like to actually put a track out there. Cause I was when I first started, I was doing it off the phone and shit, and I was pretty much sending out voice memos and like having people bump that shit. But
What?
yeah,
Just
so,
straight sending voice memos?
yeah, pretty much like that. Like, hey, bump this. Go like that up. Go share that up and shit like that. Yeah.
What do you like, holding your phone next to something, playing a beat and recording, or like how, or you're just acapella on
It was like an app that I used, and it would play the beat, but I would put like the phone in like I would do it in the restroom.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it was just like a little app where it was kind of like a little studio app, but like minus the microphone.
Yeah, right through the phone.
Yeah.
That's something very common I hear with a lot of artists. Recording from the phone. I
Mhm.
learned recently too that I guess SoundCloud used to be able to like record on there and like put music out on there.
I remember that.
I'm
Yeah,
definitely I wasn't on there like that. I'm not on SoundCloud like that, but it's cool to see that you were just like whatever you had, the phone, whatever.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's like that, guys. You feel me? Don't be discouraged, because whatever you got right now, in the future you can get better stuff. Just make it
Facts.
work for now. You feel me?
Facts. There's always work to be done, man. There's always something different in the future. You know what I mean?
Facts, working to progress. Nah,
Yeah.
that's dope. So when you were recording music on there, then you met your friend. He put you in the studio or with the mic, at least a set. What was that like?
It was like a a little home studio and stuff, but it was different, So
Yeah,
it was cool, it was dope, something different for me. So I hyped that shit up like a lot, you know what I'm saying? So and not just that, he kind of like schooled me too, you know what I'm saying? So from there, I was, the growing up, I was able to peep anything else or progress from anything else that I seen, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
it was a good experience, a good start, you know what I'm saying?
So, and this was in Casa Grande.
Yes.
Yo, for you guys that don't know out there, right? Currently, we're shooting in Phoenix. You live in Phoenix now?
Yes, I do.
That's
yes.
dope. That's dope. First of all, that's amazing. If you don't know where Casa Grande is, Casa Grande, the Grand, whatever you guys call it, Pinal County, it's directly centered between Phoenix and Tucson.
Yes, sir.
Just about, more or less. But so growing up out in Casa Grande and making music out there, what was the scene like for you, or what was like the environment like? Or
well, environment for me, like it was the normal, like the running the streets, selling weed, the gang banging and shit like that. But me personally, like especially like around that time, like when I started the music and I started just working and stuff, I was more like a like an introvert, like I stayed inside and I freaking messed with my studio, rapped, and I played video games all the time. You know what I'm saying? So I wasn't really like paying attention to like what was like out there. You know what I'm saying? But as far as like the scene and stuff, I would look at cats that that I felt that were like doing moves and stuff like that, and I would kind of like look up to them in a way. You know what I'm saying? Take in on what they're doing and stuff like that. See how they move. You know what I mean? And maybe it'll give me a bit of insight, you know what I'm saying, on how I can, step in to this scene, you know what I'm saying? So that's one thing. That's one thing I did.
that's cool because like even from my perspective out there during the time where like earlier on in this music stuff, there was a scene out in Casa Grande.
Yep.
There
Yep.
was groups of people, then individuals that were really like in the city, and you knew that they were making music.
Yep.
Definitely.
Yep.
So that was cool to kind of be a part of that, because it was like honestly like outside of that, not too many people knew what was going on in the city,
Yeah.
but we knew.
Yeah, exactly.
And that was dope within itself. What about the transition from going to like the small town vibes to the city and working on music now?
It's totally different. But one thing, like I said, like I was like lone, like I was kind of like independent with a lot of it, So when I was there and like I'd put all this stuff out, and if I kind of felt like it was the same for me, I pushed out, like I pushed for something more. So I remember around the time like when I told myself, I wanted to, at least get better, stack my chips better. So I moved out, expanded, looked at different, areas, that I'm not around, show them my face and stuff like that. It's different. It's very different. It's a big world out there, and a lot of folks that that are willing to listen, or that might relate to what you're doing and shit.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Yeah,
that's a fact. There's a lot of people on this journey that we're on, and it's nice to network and get out of the environments you were used to, really, most of your life, and then getting out is definitely good to expand yourself. What inspires you to do your music, or what are like some inspirations for you?
Well, like it's funny because like take it back to like when I started rapping and stuff like that. It all started like I was always like a music person, like I would always have the both headphones in. I needed to hear like nothing but the music, you know what I'm saying? I've always loved music, but then around when I was like 16, 17, I had gotten with the homies, and they just, they'd mess around, freestyle over beats and stuff, and I was just that type of person that's like, oh, everybody, everybody's doing this, I'm not gonna, like, I'm good, and I just went and did it. I was like, fuck it. I'm good at, I know how to do stuff when if I actually put my mind to it. So I'm gonna try it. So I actually did it. Written a couple raps, spit it to the homies. They liked it. And I just went from there. And what actually inspired me is when like I said, I've always listened to like music, like the new music that would come out. But when I came across Hobson, do you know who Hobson is?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Hobson.
He's always had the white eyes and
Yes.
bars on bars and yeah.
When I came across him, I had found him on a double XL freestyle, I think it was, the cipher, and I liked his rhymes, and I looked at his music, and one thing I noticed is that he the music he made was like his feelings. He didn't hold back on nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like he didn't give a fuck. If he felt it, he said it, like on a rap. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he definitely got some
Yeah.
wild bars where it's
Yeah.
I see the same thing with like Eminem too. Like Eminem was one of those
Yes.
people that just said the wildest shit
And didn't give a fuck.
and
you know
didn't
what
give
I'm
a
saying?
fuck. You
And
feel
didn't
me?
give a fuck.
and I love that about rap and music because you can say whatever you want. You feel me?
Yeah, and that's what kind of pushed me into I'm like, okay, like it kind of made me want to make music, because I've been through shit, the struggle and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So it made me want to tell my story, talk my shit and stuff like that. And then that's when I got hooked on the whole crew, Funk Volume, the whole, like when it was Dizzy Wright, Hobson, Swizz,
Yeah.
Jaron Benton. I got hooked onto the whole crew, and that's what
Damn, that's tight. Yeah, fire.
that's what inspired me to write music and actually be like, okay,
And all of them are very lyrical people.
Yes.
Very
yes.
lyrical hip hop. You feel me? Bars and good structure as far as their music. You feel me?
Mhm. Yeah, and those are cats that I followed. I still follow, for a long time, and they inspire the hell out of me. And
That's dope.
yeah, that's the one thing I've never said, but yeah, that's actually what inspired me to do music. To be able
Get
to
into it. That's cool.
yeah,
I'm glad.
Yeah,
I'm glad that you
Yeah.
did that. And you're like, I can do this too.
yeah, yeah.
I can do this too. They can do it. I can
Yeah.
do it too. You feel me?
And not like on no, like, oh, I could rap too, just but like in going there and like a story with it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like a meaning behind it and stuff like that. And it kind of I was like, okay, cool. Like I'm gonna try that out.
fire.
Do it. See what it does.
Yeah, exactly. I love that. I love
Yeah,
that.
Hell yeah. Hell
W-
yeah.
Music on all platforms. I'm guessing, right?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Yo, you
sir.
guys, make sure you go follow KADO, you feel me? Down at the bottom in the description. You feel me? The links are right there. Follow him up, you feel me? Play the music, add it to your
Yes, sir.
playlist, you feel me? It doesn't cost
Yes, sir.
any more than what you're already paying for your subscription, you feel me? So just show some love. Share it to your friends, your family, and everybody.
Same vibes, man. Y'all listen to my music, it just be like us talking, it's the same thing, me talking it's the same thing through my music, you know what I'm saying? You guys want to hear about me, just hear about me, you know what I'm saying? Besides the interviews and the little videos I post, you know what I'm saying? The music says it all too, so
The music is where the story is at.
yes.
You gotta listen up.
Yes.
So do you
yes.
put a lot of yourself into the music whenever you create music? Like,
Oh
are
yeah.
you're doing stuff like you said you like to express yourself.
Yes. I put my on to a lot of music, I'm every song I make, I try to have like a meaning to it. I still find the fun into it, and stuff like that. But right now I'm trying to like make sure it's like a meaning from like, cause it's like for myself right now, cause I'm not like on no big platforms or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? So right now it's kind of like a tell my story type thing, So I try my best to put my all into it and make sure people hear that. You know what I'm saying? So they actually get to know me. Like say before it, if
No,
I
that's a
get that
fact.
type shit,
That's
what I'm saying?
dope because like a lot of people out here sometimes are faking the funk and they're saying a story that's not necessarily theirs.
Yes.
And it always gets exposed. First of all,
Yes.
the truth will always prevail. And when you do that, I think that it's a greater chance for people to connect with you, and that for sure.
Mhm.
And that's why you do that for sure, because when it's real, people feel it.
It's like they're knowing you already.
They know because they feel
Yeah.
they're the same type. You feel me? The music.
Yes.
So I love that about what you just said, because I think that when you give people a chance to become a fan of you,
Mhm.
it's a better chance that they will.
Yeah, exactly. It's like they talked to me already, but they haven't,
Yeah.
It's like we conversated, but we haven't conversated yet.
Yeah, facts, facts.
Yeah.
What about some recent projects or some upcoming projects that you got going on and things we want to promote and stuff like that?
My most recent project was Struggle Made. It's an album I had recently just released. Like I said, it's just my story, the things that I went through, not forgetting all the things that I went through and stuff like that. And it made me who I am today. It pretty much that's what the album is about, and especially, the stuff that I've been through, me and my older been through, people already had like they already had like, okay, they're gonna be in this, they're gonna be that. So that album is kind of like it kind of like lives off that, like the struggle made me who I am, and it's letting me able to say like, oh, you guys are wrong, you know what I'm saying? So that's pretty much what the album is about. And new projects, just new music. um I got new songs coming out, but I want to shoot videos too, so they can have a visual to it first,
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
and then they can catch the vibes, with it and stuff. So
Fire. Yeah, make sure you
look out
guys
for that video.
make sure you guys go and follow, subscribe, do all that shit for real, for real. KADO
Yes.
Grande. I recently saw you drop the video with a different artist. It's the slide one. You guys are in the party
Yes.
bus.
Aquarius Jones, my
Aquarius
man.
Jones. Shout out to my guy. I met him
Aquarius
one time or a couple
Jones.
times. I'm so sorry. Met him a couple times for show. And he even brought like his daughter through, and she was making music. Here
Yeah.
one time. That was super cool.
Yeah, that was hella cool.
I thought that was super cool, and yeah, that was awesome. That was awesome. So
They actually shot a video too, man. Shout out to Aquarius and his family, man.
they shot a video for her
That
song.
Yeah, to the little daughter song.
No way.
Heat, bro. Heat.
I gotta check that out. No, I definitely gotta check that out.
That
I didn't
shit
know
is
that they
cool.
did that. That's
Yeah.
dope. No,
Yeah,
because I
it's
remember
really
the
cool.
song, and I remember them being in here, and
Mhm.
they did it. That's cool as fuck.
Yeah.
So talk about the experience of shooting that video a bit. What is the process like, and from your experience collabing with him, from recording the song, shooting the video, and putting it out.
So this song, the song Slide, it's actually for the Struggle Made album. So I've had beats already lined. That's what I do when I like do albums. I have beats lined up. I'll have a whole song planned out, and then I'll have my features, and then we'll work it out and stuff like that. And I was actually at a point where I was on Facebook. I was hitting people up like, man, I need a singer. Like I need a singer. Like, what's up? And I actually had somebody at first. I had the song. I had the song ready, the hook ready. Like I had that shit already. I just need somebody to sing the hook for
So
me.
you wrote that hook.
Yes, I wrote the hook.
Oh
yes,
wow, that's so cool.
Yeah.
Wow, that's dope.
Yeah.
You really like producing these tracks.
Yeah,
Are you
yeah,
making your
yeah.
own beats, or you're just copying beats?
Nah, I actually get beats from a homie.
Oh, so you got an in-house person.
Yes.
That's
yes,
cool, because
yes.
you picking out the beats, aligning them, writing lyrics for people, singers, getting
Yep,
them in.
Yep.
I love that. You're on your DJ Khaled shit. That's
you know what I'm
tight.
saying? It's a whole image, it's a whole thing that
I love
created.
that. I love
yeah.
It's cool to know that you're actually well thought out in that aspect of like
Yeah.
putting your projects together.
Yeah, hell
So
yeah.
go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Nah, just so yeah, I was looking for singers and stuff like that, and I had actually I had posted a post. Somebody had gotten back to me, and I had actually sent them the song already, so I had actually had somebody, and they must have had something going on, no ill will happened, shout out to them. They probably just couldn't have done it,
Right. Things happen. Life
yeah,
happens.
things happen, you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So that slipped away, and I was still looking for like a singer.
Yeah.
But I sat back, and I started going through different artists. Like I was going through different singers, peeping game, and I came across Aquarius, and I've always like peeped Aquarius. I've always liked his music and stuff. So I sat there and I saw Aquarius's music, and I was like, I was like, what the fuck? Like, this is a no brainer. Like, I have to hit him up. He'd be perfect for this.
He's really good at singing.
Yeah, you know it. Like,
He's really good at singing. That's
and
dope.
especially how the hook was, and it was perfect for him. So like all I was left to do was just hit him up. So I hit him up. I sent him the idea, and he loved it. But the thing with me is, I like to set the vibe right. I don't like to just send you an idea and then you go to your studio. Like
You actually want to be there, pull up, and get it in together, right?
let's set the
That's
vibe
the
right.
best vibe.
Yes.
Yeah. Sending out tracks is cool, whatever. Especially if like you're across state or in another country, or whatever. But if you actually can be in the studio together, that's always best. That's a fact. So, when you send them the track over or send them the idea over, it's a pre-recorded kind of skeleton track, or,
Yeah.
oh, okay.
So it was like a voice memo that I sent him. I sent him a voice memo, and I actually sat there and
Still sending the voice memos.
Fire,
hell
I was
yeah.
in the voice memo just like, okay, so I come in right here, okay, and this is you. So I sent him it, and he loved it. And then that's when I told him, I'm like, okay, we're gonna go to the studio together, so we can set the vibe right. You know what I'm saying? And that's when we came over here to DDI, and we recorded the song and stuff. And it was a whole vibe. The recording session, the whole vibe. And then did we really? I think the album was already released, I believe. So the song was already out. So it was already getting like a little bit of play and stuff. And then we had an idea for the video. It was obviously like a party scene. Like we tried to get like a party thing going.
The party bus was
Yeah,
tight. It was a good vibe, definitely.
We had
Y'all look really cool in there,
Yeah.
man. With the lighting was dope. The aesthetics were dope.
Oh, it was a vibe for sure. Shit. Yeah, we had different spots lined up and shit like that, but you know how that shit goes. It didn't 100% go through, so we ended up just doing the party bus. And we got my man Leo on the beat. He's from Casa Grande too.
Leo on the beat.
Leo on the beat.
I gotta get familiar.
Odran the tastemaker. I think that's what he goes by.
Odran the tastemaker. That
Odran,
sounds like a
yes.
dope ass name.
Yes.
Odran.
He shot it, man, and
Oh, he filmed the.
yeah, he shot the video. I believe it was I don't know if he was telling the truth or not, but he said it was one of his first videos that he shot.
Oh, y'all were his first gig.
Yeah, like it was his first video, and it
Wow.
came out crazy, so it was just.
That's really cool, man. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, y'all plug up with homie. Get him some more videos. I'm sure he
Oh,
probably
for
got
sure.
shit lined up already, but
For sure.
let's get him some more work, guys. Plug up with him. First of all,
Yes.
go check out their video Slide out now on YouTube.
Yes.
Drop some comments, smash the like button. You feel me?
KADO Grande featuring Aquarius Jones Slide, man. Go
Yes,
check that
sir.
out.
It's on all platforms, so you can add it to your playlist too. But go show love to the video. And how is this person still doing videos? Right, I'm sure.
Yes.
Okay, so
yes.
definitely hit him up for the videos, guys. Hit him up for sure.
Yeah, he's actually he does a lot, man. He makes beats.
Oh,
He-
producer too?
Yeah,
Cool.
he just started the videos. He does the whole studio thing. You know what I'm saying? He does a lot. You know what I'm saying? He's like one of them cats out here putting in work.
Fire. That's super
Yeah.
dope. That's super dope.
Yeah, and so yeah, it just came out. And the rest was history. We still got things planned. We performed the song a few times and stuff. We got the song on 98.3.
Oh, wow. Cool.
Yeah, we got it on 98.3. We were able to get them to play it on there, and and just we're just gonna keep
pushing it. Keep pushing it.
man.
That's
Keep
dope.
pushing.
That's
Hell
super
yeah.
dope.
Yeah, it was a vibe with Aquarius for sure, man. Shout out Aquarius, man.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Besides music, like I feel like you're a hustler in other ways. Like, what are some other things that in the future you got going on that you hope to expand on outside of music?
Well, something I do is like I said, I look up to the cats like that, like my peers, that are putting in moves, and that that I see is successful in what they're doing, So it's just more of schooling myself on everything, I want to school myself on everything, what I'm saying, no matter what it is, and this, pretty much become like a resource to cats, whether it's studios or making shirts for people, stuff like that. You know, for right now though, I got stuff like I got this whole sneaker reselling thing going on.
Oh,
So
right on.
yeah,
Yeah,
so
cool.
that's kind of, it's helping me out a little bit and stuff. But the next move,
So you're a big sneakerhead.
yes. Well, not I wouldn't say big, but I'm in the making,
You're tapping in for sure.
in the making.
Cool, cool,
Yeah,
cool. That's
yeah,
dope. A different side hustle, right?
yeah, yeah. And then
Cool.
and just dig deeper into more stuff like merch and stuff. Maybe start making merch. Just all types of shit like that. I want to dig deep. I just want to, cause my thing when growing up, it was basketball. And my dad always told me, he's like, you gotta have like a backup. But I was really on like basketball, so I was like, what are you talking about backup? So
I'm
like
gonna
once
make it pops. You
once
feel
I
me? I'm
got
gonna be up.
man, once I got older, I finally realized though, so now it's just, I guess you can say, I'm trying to find these hustles, but at the same time I'm teaching myself, you know, how to like do it and like grow up a little bit.
That's
So
dope.
yeah.
I'm glad that you still a student of the game of whatever it is, because you
Oh
should
yeah.
never stop learning, especially in the age of information. Like, all the information is at your fingertips.
Yes, there's always work to be done, man. There's always work to be done, and that's another thing I do too, man. I take information in like it's just constructive criticism. Even if it's somebody because you people put out some music and people give their input, and cats will be like, oh, they don't know what the fuck they're talking about. They're a guy who works at Burger King, and does this. But I just learned to take it in no matter who it is. Like I'll do a song, whether it's a song, a video. I'll take in the comments. I'm like, okay, like a little less you auto tune on that one. Okay, maybe I'll try it for next song. I'll I'll see what the people that are listening, the viewers, what they want and stuff. And I'll
That's
go off
cool.
with stuff like that.
That's cool. I'm glad you do that, because like
Yes.
being open to constructive criticism is it's important sometimes. Other times, if you have a clear vision of what you want to do, I get it. You definitely execute on that.
Yes.
But some people are definitely not open to constructive criticism or
Yes.
any criticism,
Yes.
because they're just so. And to each his own, for sure. But for you, I'm
Yes.
glad that you're able to do that, because um, essentially our fans are the ones that are gonna really listen to us all day. They're really gonna be the ones to support us.
They're making shit happen.
Facto.
They're a part of it,
Facto.
and so I just learned to take it in and listen, no matter who it is, from the smallest guy in the room to the biggest guy in the room. I just learned to take it in, and I think about it next studio session, next video I make, and I see where I go from there. And it's helped a lot. It's helped a lot.
Yeah. Have you ever dealt with like any like major haters or anything like that? Major like kind of people just talking shit about your something, or like or and how do you like deal with that, or have
You
or
know,
do you
I
even care? Has it even fucked with you?
I actually haven't. Besides like the people that get tired of you sending you their shit. Besides that, but I've never actually you know dealt with hate and stuff like that. I never actually had anybody hate on me and shit like that. But yeah, I'm just that type of motherfucker that I guess I just don't care to even notice.
Yeah,
Just
facts.
I
Yeah,
just
facts. Because
go by, breeze by. You know what I'm saying?
the internet's such a weird place.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
internet's such a
shit.
weird place, because like some things might go viral, some things might go
Mhm.
blow up quick, but a lot of good that comes with it is gonna be the same thing. The bad's gonna come with
Mhm.
it. So it's gonna be like, it's interesting to think about that type of stuff.
I just look at it, as like they're viewing, they're watching. You know
They're
what I'm
viewing,
saying?
they're watching for real.
Not a lot of it is gonna be, motherfuckers are gonna be like, oh my god, I love KADO Grande. It's shit. Majority of it's not gonna be that. You know what I'm saying? But that's just, that's a part of it all.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Um, Working with artists, collabing with different artists and different people. What do you feel about that? Are you open to it, or
Yeah,
how
most
has that
def,
been for you?
most def. Like I'm open to it for sure, but I haven't really been a person to do features or been on features. It's not like a like a meant to thing. It just hasn't happened and stuff like that. But me for sure though. Like when I have those ideas for those songs and stuff, for sure. Like
Like you
I
were looking for a singer, yeah, and
yeah,
yeah,
like
okay, cool.
I reach out to people, but like as far as like features and stuff like that, I never really you know even really digged into it. So I just, if like a person ever were to ask me, like, hey, I got this, I tell them like, send it to me, even if it's just a person who's trying to rap, send it to me, let me see what you got, I'll throw something on it, so you can, post like a song or
Fire,
something.
yeah. There you go. You guys
Yeah,
plug up for real. Set some
yeah,
tracks, dude, or pull up. Actually, book some time with them.
yeah,
Feel
yeah,
me?
for
Actually, book
sure,
some time.
for
That'd be a
sure.
lot better, for real. Yes, sir. Ski.
But yeah, that's how I'll do it, I don't really like I charge for feature and stuff, but I don't really try to, because like I said, it's kind of like in a moment sense, anyways, so it's the vibe anyway. So it's kind of like I forget to even ask. It's kind of like just like a fuck it, we vibing, it's
Yeah,
the
yeah.
vibe I already caught, so it's like it's a meant to be thing anyways, so I won't, no charge or nothing like that,
Yeah, when it feels right, it feels right. I
when it
feel that.
feels right, it feels right. Exactly.
I feel that. Yo, so
Exactly.
for like any upcoming artist or like any kids out there, anybody out there that wants to do anything, maybe be an artist or just do anything. You got any like words of inspiration or any motivational words you can, share with them?
Yeah, besides, taking in that constructive criticism, just realizing there's always work to be done. Always work to be done, no matter how, big you put something out or that next thing is, you don't want to hype that for the longest, because things die down. There's always work to be done. Like one thing I'll try to do is I'll have a song, I'll put my all into a song, into a video, all that, and I'll put the video out, and I'll love the hell out of it, and I'll just look at it and I'll be like, okay, but I need I need something else. I can do better than this, even though it's it's obviously heat, but I always tell myself just to work that, I could do something better than this. You know what I'm saying? So just there's always work to be done, and just don't stop. Keep it consistent. Show your face. Don't be afraid to show your face. Put yourself out there and stuff like that. Get out of your little corner. You know what I'm saying? Show your face to the world. Show your voice. Let them hear your voice. Just stuff like that.
That's dope. That's amazing. I agree with them guys because it's inevitable. No matter what you invest your time into, you're gonna get what you put into it.
Hell yeah.
You're gonna get it's inevitable. You keep doing something over and over and over again, and especially tweaking it and getting better. You're
Mhm.
gonna you're gonna be successful at whatever you do.
Yes. Yes. It's just work, man. It's just work, and it's just doing it. That like that people. It's hard for a lot of folks, but to me, like literally, the hard part is just just doing it. But even that's easy,
Yeah,
to me, that just you just gotta wake yourself up every day to go, go put them hours in, do what you gotta do to make sure you're stepping closer to what you need to succeed. And
facts.
that's just what I go by. It's just, hey, I got something I gotta do, so we're gonna keep it going. We're not gonna stop pushing.
No, that's a fact.
Yeah, so that's
That's
yeah.
a fact. Definitely. Yo, you are Mexican, right?
Yes.
Okay,
Half,
dope.
yeah, half.
Half Mexican.
Half Mexican, half Puerto Rican.
Oh, very cool.
Yes, sir.
Puerto
Yes,
Rican
sir.
in the building. There we go.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Still it's
I
little
do.
Latin.
I do not know Spanish though. I'm
You
not
don't
gonna
speak
lie
it?
to
Alright,
you.
for sure.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Alright, for sure. We
I
definitely
failed
gonna
at
have to
that. I
teach
know.
you. We definitely gonna have to teach you. Feel me? We're gonna have to teach you. But growing up, does your family speak Spanish?
They didn't actually.
No?
My nana was, but she passed away.
Oh,
Yeah,
RIP.
she passed away when I was really young. So, and besides, all the stuff that we went through, we went through like CPS, parents on drugs, stuff like that. So
Oh wow.
we kind of weren't. We were around our parents, but we weren't around our parents like a lot. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
yeah.
saying? So it was just like it wasn't really like stuff like, the Spanish teaching wasn't really like a thing that was taught.
Yeah. Wasn't really there for you to be able to pick
Yeah.
it up like that.
Yeah.
Now your nana, she did speak Spanish.
Yes. Yes. She
Yeah,
did.
yeah.
Yes.
Well, there you go.
Yes.
What part of Mexico, if you know, where they from, or like where?
Yeah. See, that's one thing I don't know. Yeah,
Okay,
I
for
don't.
sure. We definitely gonna have to get you tapped in
lot
with
of-
your heritage.
A
little
lot
more.
of yeah. I was really young when
Sure, yeah,
a lot of
yeah.
my folks passed. So
Yeah.
and then
Man.
through all this shit, I just never asked questions and shit.
Right.
But I probably should have. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just, it's just definitely good to know where you come
Yes.
from.
Yes.
It helps to,
Yes.
show you where you going.
Yes.
You feel me?
That's where I'm at right now, man. It's just that's one thing I hate about it too. You know what I'm saying? That as I get older, as I'm learning, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I just
Now I understand when he said, when I went through the struggle. I definitely
Yeah.
understand the struggle. You feel me?
yeah.
And there's definitely a lot of people out there that have been through the same situations.
Mhm.
And definitely,
Met a few people, man. Shout
yeah,
out.
yeah,
Shit, I was in it only. Me and my brother were only. We were in foster care for like 8 months.
yeah.
Shit, I met cats who were born in the system.
Yeah.
All types of shit, and it's just like, damn. So it kind of, it made me, kind of grateful for the shit, the stuff I've been through and stuff, because it made me, who I am today, and
Exactly.
that gave me the strength to push, to push past not wanting to relive, what my parents, their parents,
breaking the
done.
cycle.
You know what I'm saying?
Breaking the cycle.
know,
I love it.
exactly.
That's beautiful, bro. That's
Exactly.
amazing. Congratulations to you just for even having that mindset.
I appreciate that.
Because
man. I
a
appreciate
lot, just like you said, those kids were born into the system,
it. Mhm.
and some of them were stuck into the system.
Yes.
And it's not only necessarily a physical being there, but the mindset
the mindset, yeah.
of being in that cycle.
And a lot of us don't
Oh
grow
my
out of it,
God.
man. A lot of us don't grow out of it, man. But
Yeah.
it does take a lot to like
It made
to
you
want it. You know what I'm saying?
It made you really understand what you do want and what you
Yes.
don't want.
Yes,
And that's
for
amazing.
Sure.
That right there is amazing, and maybe a lot of the things that you went through were probably not so great, not so amazing, and it hurt like a motherfucker.
Oh yeah.
But overall, just thank you for even sharing that and saying that, because
Of course.
Here on Spirits of the Streets, we do this to get not only your story out, but just help inspire other people. That's why I said, for any youngins out there, you got any words of inspiration?
Hell yeah.
Because there's definitely a lot of kids that need it.
There could be a lot of kids out there that are going through the shit that I'm talking about right now,
Facts.
and just just letting y'all know there's a way,
Facts.
There is a way. Freaking 5-6 years ago, I was in a way different place than I was now. You know what I'm saying? And I had to tell myself that when I went through stuff, I'm like, it's not gonna be forever. Like I gotta stop tripping.
Fire.
2-3 years from now, something totally different is gonna happen. Totally different people are gonna be in my life. All types of stuff is gonna happen. So that it's that's what I keep
But
my mind
it
on.
seems like it's just constantly elevating.
Mm-hmm.
And I wish that more life, more blessings for you, brother. That's amazing.
Much love.
That's
much
amazing.
Love, yeah.
Now for real, because yeah, man, just hearing that right now just kind of really inspired me, and really just kind of like I said, I never really had a chance to sit down and talk to you like this and really get to chop it up, So it's amazing to really understand you and your
hell
music
yeah.
now.
Hell yeah.
Because for me, that's a paradigm shift, and it's really it makes me really look at the artistry and the craft a lot differently.
Yeah, hell yeah. This is my first time doing this shit too. I don't.
What, like a podcast?
Yeah, I've always done music, and like the little videos like on Instagram, but I've never actually sat down
and
like,
chopped it up.
So.
And that's what I love to do, because
means a lot.
I love the raw truth. Me myself, I'm an artist. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
But one thing about me is I love people.
Yeah.
I love people, and it's just the more I hear, the more stories and the more people I meet, it inspires me, and it expands helps inspire my whole vision of whatever I got,
To let you know what's
Cooking
out there, man.
Yeah,
There's
exactly.
a whole lot. There's a whole lot of stories out there, man. There's a billion people out there, man, and they all got a fucking story, man.
There's 7 million in Phoenix alone. You got to think about that, like more or less, like you feel me, and it's like Yeah, definitely, guys. Yo,
Mm-hmm.
that's a banger. That's a banger. Yo, on that note, like, is there anything else that we didn't promote, we didn't talk about that you guys? Hey, are you part of the Brown Boys movement?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, I
Okay, I
am.
want to talk
Yes.
about that right there.
Yes.
How many people are in the movement? A lot, right?
There's a lot. I
One
couldn't even
time,
tell you.
one time I saw the banner or the it was the fucking billboard with all of y'all
Yeah.
lined up.
Yeah.
It was
Hey, and there are more motherfuckers being added to that shit too.
I'm
man.
already knowing how things go. Not everybody made it to the photo shoot. I'm already, especially because listen, I understand working with big groups, but I can only imagine what it's like working with y'all motherfuckers.
Oh
Yeah,
my
like
God. Music videos, all types of
everything,
shit, man.
everybody
I love
on
my
every.
boys, man.
But
I
that's
love
the
my
thing, though.
boys.
Like everybody got their own journeys and their own things, but it's cool to see
Yes.
y'all come together and be that, represent that. You feel me?
That's one thing I loved about them, man. You know, before I even joined onto their clique, you know, all the stuff that they got going on. You know, not just as a group, but you know, a lot of individuals in there. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
Yeah.
A lot of them individually, and I don't know everybody, but I feel like I've met a couple. I definitely feel like I've been for show on stage with y'all too.
Yes, yes.
I feel like I've jumped
Yes.
on stage while
Yeah,
you guys
there's
were
been shows.
performing.
Yeah. I remember those shows.
Nah, but like, listen, so it's cool, especially for me. I'm Mexican. I love to see it, man.
Hell yeah.
You feel me?
Hell yeah.
For my heritage, for my people, I want to see y'all win. I want to see everybody win, but me, for my people, I cheer a little more, a little extra. You feel
Hell
me?
yeah. Hell yeah. That's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah.
Nah, and then I've worked with the Brown Girls movement as well, and
Fire.
it's cool to see.
Fire.
Cool to see that, like, out here we're in the culture.
Oh my God.
And I
fire.
definitely want to get some of them to come chop it up with me, sit down, and we'll definitely, you feel
Oh
me?
hell yeah.
Line
hell yeah.
that up for real.
I'm-
Maybe we can do it when I'll get more microphones and shit. We could do a group,
that
sit
would
down.
be fucking dope.
That would be essentially like really tight for me.
That'd
too.
be dope as hell. But you know, besides all this, I try to click them in with you guys. You know what I'm saying?
Fire,
DD,
yeah,
I
yeah,
let
hell
them
yeah.
know what's up. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Hell yeah.
Definitely. I want to get to know them too. That's cool.
Yeah. Hell
So
yeah.
working with them as a group, how's that been for you? Like being, especially like earlier, you said you've always been just kind of
Yeah.
by yourself, not necessarily by yourself, but just independent,
Yeah.
staying away from the scene, and then now jumping into a group.
Yeah.
How is that for you?
So one thing I like it. Like it's like a milestone in my career. And they allowed me to bring my platform onto their platform and stuff like that. But I'm pretty much a new member, so like I said, before I even joined them, I've always peeped like the stuff they did behind the music. It's like the community work, giving back.
That's what I've seen on their page for sure.
Yes.
They do fundraisers, they give away stuff, I'm sure.
Facts.
That's
When-
amazing.
When a homeboy is down or something, they'll do something like a car wash, maybe an event or something, and I looked at that and I was like, okay, I fucked with it. Before I even joined them, I was like, I fucked with it. And I would always tap in with them, stuff like that, and they saw the stuff that I was doing, and they wanted me to be a part of it. So that was one thing I thought of, like the movements and stuff that I've never done anything like that before, like
Yeah.
I've never been a part of stuff like that before. So when they asked me to join and stuff, it was a good, I thought it was a good opportunity, not just to, show people my music, but, show people, what I can do, for the community too, you know what I'm saying? And what I can contribute to the movement, and not just that, with the, the community too, so.
That's amazing.
That's the main reason why I joined the group and stuff.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's amazing because, like,
Kind of.
to be able to be in a position to help others and actually execute that and do that, taking the time out of your day, anybody
Mhm.
taking the time, just to really help those in need. You feel me? Those that actually need the help,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
want the help, as opposed to people out there that are just, making bad decisions. you know.
Everybody has a story, man.
I-
It just goes back to that, you know what I'm saying? I just it's just things we think about. That everybody has a story, so we try to help out. In any way we can.
Yeah.
And I try to help out in any way I can too. And they kind of give me like a resource to do that. So it's a good thing. That it's a good little movement we got going on and shit.
That's awesome.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I definitely wish you had a head count. And I would have thought you would have known there was like 54. It was 105.
I'll probably go home after this and count like every motherfucker in the chat or something.
Damn.
There's a lot. There's a lot of motherfuckers, man.
The group chat is popping.
Even new members after me, man. So there's a lot of cats. Yeah, a lot of fucking cats on
Yeah,
that.
that
Unit.
shout out to all my Mexicans out there. You feel me? All the Latinos out there. All my indigenous people as well. You feel me? All my islanders. Everybody. You feel me? Yo, shout out to everybody out there for real, for real, for real. Yo, and yeah, man. Yeah, like I said, before we wrap this up, is there anything else you want to promote and kind of talk about before we?
No, we pretty much wrapped it up, man. Thanks for having me. You know what I'm saying?
Of course,
it's a vibe for sure.
Of course.
I've always fucked with DDI, you know what I'm saying?
Doozy in the building, just walking in the bag.
Doozy does it.
Doozy does it in the building.
I just...
Yeah.
Yeah, man, I just appreciate you for having me, you know what I'm saying? The
Course.
vibes, of course, you know what I'm saying? You got them vibes for sure, and I appreciate you having me,
Of
we're able to
course.
talk, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Sit
Hell
here,
yeah.
smoke, drink a little bit, just
Vibe
talk
out.
shit, just talk shit.
Yeah, nah, I definitely, like I said, I never really had the chance to really get to know you. So why not a better chance than now in front of the camera?
Oh, hell yeah.
So the people, for the content.
Hell yeah.
Spirits of the Streets podcast, you guys. Thank you for watching. This is another episode of Spirits of the Streets podcast. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, follow my guy, tap in with him, you feel me? Follow the music, add it to your playlist.
KADO Grande, everything, man. Follow me on everything. Facebook,
Everything.
Instagram, streaming platforms, Spotify, iTunes. It's KADO Grande, everything. I make it easy for everybody, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't do that extra shit.
Yes, sir. Yo, all right. Until the next episode, you guys, bless up.